what's up and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a tutorial on this look using tons of new products. All of these are like spring launches and most of them are high-end. So I wanted to show them to you guys, me trying them out and letting you know if I think they're worth it or not. Because like I said, all of them, I think except for like one or two products are high-end. So we're gonna find out if it's worth the buck. And also, this hair. I'm going to be showing you guys a video all about these extensions because they are legit the best extensions ever. So if you'd like to see how I got this look, it's just super soft and feminine and it's like pinks and purples. I'm kind of obsessed with it and I think it's perfect for spring. So if you'd like to see how I got it, then just go ahead and keep on watching. So I already primed my skin with Benefit's Pearl Professional, and then I am taking the Marc Jacobs foundation, and that's what I'm going to be using today. But first, of course, Kisses This from Jar Cosmetics. Now we are trying to match my face to my tan body, at least somewhat tan. So I'm using the shade 230. It's one shade darker than what I usually use, and I love this foundation. If you haven't seen my review, I will link it below. But now I'm just moving on to my under eyes, Becca Under Eye Corrector, and you guys, this new Laura Mercier Camouflage Concealer has rocked my world. It is so good. I've been using this over my Shape Tape, and that is like monumental in my world, okay? This stuff is so good. It has such good coverage, and it doesn't look dry or crepey on my under eyes, which are so dry already. So I have been loving that. And then I'm just setting my under eyes with a little bit of this Becca brightening powder. I've really been liking this, especially just right there in the inner corner. I've been trying to use a little bit less powder underneath my eyes. And then to set the rest of my face, I'm using the Candlelight powder from Laura Mercier. I love this stuff. It just gives such a beautiful finish to the skin and it never looks dry or dull. It has a nice kind of luminous glow to it. And then I didn't get a clip of it, but I'm actually bronzing with Laura Mercier as well. This is the Matte Radiance Bronzer. I really love this because it isn't super dark on me. I think this is in the shade 2, and it just gives a nice kind of warmth to the skin without looking overdone. And then I'm going to go ahead and contour, and for contouring I'm using this Profusion contour palette. I believe I've used this in a video before, but y'all, this is so good. It is such an affordable palette. I think it's like right around $10 at Target, and it's really nice. The contour powders are nice and have that nice kind of grayer undertone, which is so hard to find in drugstore products. So I've really been loving this. Highly recommend. So I'm just kind of going around my cheekbones, my temples, and then around the sides of my chin. And of course I did contour my nose. For the eyes, I'm using the new White Peach palette from Too Faced. So I'm first taking the shade Fuzzy, and I'm just using this as my transition color. It's a nice kind of mid-tone color. It's more towards the cooler side of the spectrum. Definitely isn't warm, but it's not super gray either. So I love this as a transition color. Just taking that all throughout the crease, and then I'm picking up the shade Sweet Fig. This one's definitely a cooler shade. It's such a pretty kind of taupey mauve color, totally up my alley. So I'm doing the same motion, just kind of hugging the socket a little bit more with this color to get a little bit more definition, taking that from the outer corner all the way to the inner corner. For the lid, I'm taking the shade Glistening Peach and applying that all over it with a flat shader brush from Sigma. I love this color. It's so pretty on the lids. It just really catches the light. It has a nice kind of gold sheen to it. And then I'm taking my NYX liquid liner and doing a wing, and I'm really surprised that I actually stayed in frame for this. I usually don't, so go me. So do a wing if you feel comfortable with it. And then I am adding these beautiful new lashes from House of Lashes and finishing up the lower lash line. So I'm kind of just mimicking what we have on the lid. I took the shade Sweet Fig first across the lower lash line and then just blending it out with a little bit of Peach Suede. Now add some Bad Gal Bang to those lower lashes, and it's time to move on to the rest of the face. So I am taking this Wanted palette from NARS and adding the shades Buzzed and Bumpy Ride together. It's just such a beautiful kind of flush to the cheek. It has a nice sheen to it as well. And then you guys get ready for this highlight. This is Parisian Nights from Becca. Just wait for it. Just wait. You see that? You see that? It is stunning. It's like a kind of more pinky gold highlight. This is hands down my favorite highlight from Becca that they've ever done, and that says a lot because they are my favorite highlights. So last but not least, we're finishing up with lips, and I'm using this L'Oreal lip liner, which I feel like I have used like 1,000 times in tutorials. And then I am going to go in with this Stark Naked lipstick from Urban Decay for a nice pretty nude. And then, of course, finish it off with some gloss. I'm obsessed with these new Lancome gloss creams. This one's in the shade 213. And then I actually tried out a new setting spray. This is a Festival from Too Faced, and it gives such a beautiful glow. So once you get that on, your look's complete. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see y'all later. Bye!